Hey YouTube, this is Wesley with Wesley Ball Pythons, and this video that I'm shooting today is the first entry in I guess I would call it like a vlog series, a monthly vlog that I want to do to document the process that I'm personally going through with this Axanthic Clown Breeding Project. So I've mentioned before that I'm gonna focus. I want to focus exclusively on this, and so I thought the main purpose of the vlog for me is to just kind of document this. So I've heard people that have gotten into double recessive projects talk about how it's been a long 8-year, 10-year journey, things like that. And I just like documenting things, and so primarily it's just to kind of document this process so I can kind of look back on it and have video video evidence or whatever of it to kind of look back and reflect. But kind of like a secondary purpose of this is for ball python enthusiasts who may just be starting out and they've got a ton of questions. That maybe they want to do maternal incubation, and they've got a ton of questions like I did. I had a ton of questions about how this process worked, particularly in deciding on maternal incubation. The first year I did it, it didn't work. None of the eggs from that first clutch survived, and I think it would have been helpful to see something documented like this, and so that's another reason for me doing it. And so here's the first installment of this vlog. Like I said, I see it as a monthly vlog. I'm gonna try and do an entry each month, the first Sunday of each month, documenting everything that happened between the time of the last issue or the last entry up until that point, and just compile all of that information. And it'll be cool to kind of look back on that and see how the process has panned out. So like I said, this is the first installment. What you see here is, so this is RB1. This RB1 was the first to go and start the shed process, as determined by whether or not the eyes were blue, right? So you can see here that the eyes are no longer blue. This one was the first one to go in the shed process. And then you see RB2 is sort of leaving that phase. So RB1 went into phase, into the blue on the 31st, so about 6 days after hatching. And RB2 went into the blue a day later. I started noticing blue eyes, and then Rhea is actually, you can see, in the blue now. And so they are all scheduled to they are all going to shed relatively around the same time. I'm letting them hang out with mom until they shed, and then that's when I'll give them their own tub. And then when mom sheds, I'll clean out her tub and then start from scratch and start offering her meals as well. And so I'm here with RB1. Still haven't sexed RB1 yet. We'll do that eventually, but just wanted to show this little guy off. just shed. So this is its new paint coat. Has a head stamp like Dad. You can see there. So both of them took Dad's head stamp. And then we're just looking at some of the cool features. RB1, the cool pattern. So RB1 is 73 grams. And looks like you may be a little bit frightened. One cool feature that I saw early on that I like is this little feature right there. I don't think I've ever seen a ball python with this feature right there. So kind of like a little mask, if you will. We got a bunch of other features, bunch of alien heads. Okay, RB2 shed out this morning, and so I'm gonna go ahead and get her set up. You can see what she's looking like post shed, and I think she looks amazing. But of course, all ball python owners are biased. They think their ball pythons look the best. This is a good looking wild type ball python. Of course, she's got some other things going on. Namely, she's heterozygous for Axanthic and heterozygous for clown. And she may even be heterozygous for both albino and lavender albino. That'd be awesome. By the way, I'm talking so low because we've got guests and it's about 8:30 in the morning and everybody else is still sleeping. So, but just wanted to show her off, and I'm gonna zoom out so you can get some perspective on just how big she is. She is 65 grams. She's really kind of chilled out in my hand. I don't want to keep her out too long though, so I'm gonna go ahead and put her in her new tub, her new setup, let her get adjusted, and then offer her a meal in about 3 days. I'm out.